प्यारे से वतन में, उस मीठे से वतन में हो अव्यक्त वतन में हम उड़ के चले जाएं, ओ हम उड़ के चले जाएं उस प्यारे से वतन में, उस मीठे से वतन में। दुनिया से क्या लेना, वो नगरी हमारी है, हमको है वहाँ रहना। हम ज्ञान से सज धज के उस नगरी में जाएंगे। हम उड़ के चले जाएं, ओ हम उड़ के चले जाएं उस प्यारे से वतन में, उस मीठे से वतन में। वतन में है ठहरे हुए बाबा हमारे लिए, हो वतन में है ठहरे हुए बाबा हमारे लिए। कर रहे हैं इंतजार घर ले जाने के लिए। आकारी बन कर के हम वतन में जाएंगे। हम उड़ के चले जाएं, ओ हम उड़ के चले जाएं उस प्यारे से वतन में, उस प्यारे से वतन में, उस मीठे से वतन में, हो अव्यक्त वतन में। ओ हम उड़ के चले जाएं उस प्यारे से वतन में, हो उस मीठे से वतन में।
Taking everyone's love remembrances when I went to offer bhog to Baba. Baba has beautiful power of silence, but very, very lightness, and very, very cheerful. Baba's faces is Shiv Baba and Avek Bab Dada. Very, very cheerful, and so as soon as one goes in front of Baba, one goes in deep silence, very deep, natural silence, and also internally feel very light, but also very, very happy, joyful. So this was the experience, and then I said to Baba, I brought Bhog. It's a day of Sadhguru Baba. So there is Bhog, and many, many souls have sent special love and offering of the Bhog also. So Baba looked at the Bhog, gave drishti, accepted Bhog. Baba said that children always offer Bhog to Baba with lot of love. Everyone, Baba said, as a soul comes to Baba, the sense of bring their offerings to Baba. So then Baba was just giving drishti, and there was quite deep silence. And Baba said that confluence age is very important age. In this age, you are preparing yourself. Every minute you remember, I am preparing myself. So Baba says for three things. One is that whatever you get knowledge, you believe, you have to be a practical example of that and also demonstrate in your actions, in your words. Of course, thoughts are more vibrations. So just Baba said, think if someone wants to experience worship-worthy form, can you be in that form at that time? Will you be able to get in that form and give vision? Yes, how many of you can do it? No one is raising hand. One, two. So Baba said that's what you have to be internally prepared. Because when devotees come in front, or even those who want to become worship worthy, they want to see in front of them that example. So Baba said that, when they have to do drama, how much you do rehearsal. One time, two time, you keep doing it until it becomes a perfect act. So same as Baba said, each one of you, or sometimes collectively, take one form and stabilize in that form and see, are you able to do it or not? So that's what Baba meant, demonstration. That means now I'm on the stage. Preparing is always behind curtain, right? So that way Baba wants to see each child has to be ready. But also Baba said that during day, few times, you have to remember that what is your destination, where you're going. How many of us remember today that I am on return journey, I have to go home. So I said, Baba, we are busy with our practice. Baba said, but yes, practice is important. Siddhi Swaroop is important. But remembrance of Baba and also where you're going, that is why Baba calls it journey of remembrance. That means you feel that you are moving, traveling, reaching the destination. And that is land of peace and land of happiness, golden age. Because Baba said that if you see how Iron Age is moving, right? You could see it's becoming more and more Kali, right? More Tamo Pradhan. You can practically see it, right? In the same way, practically, Baba's children, you all are in large numbers, should see that you are moving now towards land of silence, land of peace, and land of happiness. So Baba said, when you maintain that, all the qualities, what you experienced when you came in the beginning was silence, lightness, and what was third? Joyful, cheerful. Silence is very, very important. That should be your own experience and others should experience. And lightness. No tension, no heaviness, no stress, light, very light. And from there, everyone's face will be sparkling with very, very beautiful, joyful expression. So Baba says these three experiences should everyone should be able to experience when they come in front of you, and also they should see you are on journey. If you tell everyone we have to return home and you don't remember that, even you know and you might be going, but keep that in awareness is very important. And also we are going to Golden Age and New World. Baba said, keep this in awareness, and then you see the magic of the service, the result of service. Very little effort, and there will be more and more result. Because Baba can see everyone is making efforts, doing a lot of service. But Baba also wants to see children, whatever they do, the result is much more than what they do. Not only as much you do, you get it, but more. And Baba was giving us drishti and lots of love. And Baba said, give also love remembrances to everyone, and especially also those who offered bhog today. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Welcome to Avekti Parivar. Today's day 21. Siddhi Swaroop. Embodiment of accomplishment. Image of nonviolence. Image of equanimity. Now we will listen to Mohini Didi.
Om Shanti, everyone. We got blessing from Baba to have deep inner silence, lightness, and also joyful. Hmm? Yeah, you remember our Siddhi of being double non-violent. I just want to let you know that we take the Siddhi from the blessing of the day. And, when one wants to practice something, the understanding is totally different. You can read the same blessing, which we always read, but when you read after or like in the morning, generally we give you Siddhi for next day. And the bless is from the blessing. So every word, if you take it in the morning from the blessing, then you see how your practice becomes very, very clear. Otherwise, we do in our own way, but do it by reading and reflecting on the blessing, like when we did on double nonviolence, and Baba is saying that to remain stable in Sato Pradhan stage brings the experience of peace and happiness. And that one is called double non-violent. That means if you are not happy, if you're feeling sorrow, you are violent to your own self. And when you are violent to yourself, others also see it, right? It will affect others also. So it's a very beautiful way Baba saying, always remain in the sanskars of being Sato Pradhan and experience peace and happiness, and that is called true non-violence. You would have never heard this definition anywhere. Even when Mahatma Gandhi talked about non-violence, will not have this definition, which Baba is saying that your Sato Pradhan state keeps you into peace and happiness. So remaining in that stage is called total non-violence, true non-violence. Baba says violence means by which you experience unhappiness and sorrow, peacelessness and sorrow. So you should check whole day, did I do any kind of violence through the day? If with your words, anyone's stage fluctuates, goes up and down, that is also a kind of violence. And to suppress your own Sato Pradhan sanskars and allow the sanskars in practical of Rajo and Tamo is violence towards your own Sato Pradhan sanskar. Can you imagine when I keep reading few times, then the depth comes that violence means to let go of my sato sanskars. So Baba says, so become very subtle and great and keep the stage of double violence. So the description of violence to suppress even your own sato pradhan sanskars. But when, like I had been practicing since morning, then Baba had said that, so let's say if not big, something has happened or someone did something, so the thoughts go towards that soul. So what am I thinking about that soul? Am I just giving good wishes? I keep pure feeling? Or even if few thoughts come, what kind of person is that? Why can't he do things properly? I had such a natural deep attention, and I thought that's very good. By keeping aim that I have to be double non-violent, there is so much attention on even thoughts which are not negative, but could be very ordinary. So I'm saying, but this is also violence, right? Because these are not sato pradhan sanskar. What will you do in when there are sato pradhan sanskar? So it's a very interesting way to watch which sanskars are emerging. Is it sato pradhan? Is it rajo? Or is it tamo? Okay, tamo might not be emerging, but even rajo, mixed feelings, about a situation, about a even for your own self. And because we have mixed feeling, our power to discern is not clear. And when power to discern is not clear, you're not able to decide. So there is always deep within some kind of uncertainty, some kind of lack of self-trust, self-respect. So it's a very beautiful way to look at non-violence, and I think a very, very powerful, beautiful definition of what violence means here, whether it's through thoughts, words, or in any other way. So I must say that it was really worth practicing this quality of non-violence. But I also told you that you will read in Murli, the blessing of the day, and that is equanimity. Equanimity. If you have good yoga, you will be free from bondage. And if you are free from bondage, then you will not have any bad feelings for anyone. If someone says something which is not good, you won't feel insulted. It's also reaction to anything is your bondage. That means it's lack of power of yoga. Because as much you have good yoga, what was not said for Brahma Baba? A royal person, a businessman in a good family with moral values, the leader in the society. He had to hear any very bad abuses, deformation. It didn't bother him. Whatever Shiv Baba is saying, I am saying it. We all know that too, right? But we, during day, how many times we fail? Humiliated, not respected, not properly spoken on. So Baba is saying all these are your own bondages with the souls, different souls. It's very subtle, right? So increase the power of yoga to create this equanimity where there is nothing like praise and deformation for you. You never feel defeated. Always remember, victory is my birthday. You go beyond It said even more than cold and heat and all various diverse situations doesn't shake you at all, doesn't touch you at all. You just remain very, very stable and still continue, because a lot of things, when they are you disturb, your yoga intellect is broken, disconnected. So no power, nahi. And that's what Maya does, try to break your connection with God. Once in Murli, Baba gave very good example. When thieves come to loot, first thing they look around and see where are connections so that it becomes dark. If there is alarm, these days we have alarms. So they try to disconnect them, and then they know now that you can't get help. Or even take away your cell phone, you can't call 911. So that's what Maya does now in a very subtle way. Try to disconnect your connection with Baba. And it could happen to all of us if we don't pay attention. I'm saying all of us, I'm including myself. Sometimes you don't feel that connected. And sometimes, like, I'm so connected with Baba. It's not what Baba does to me, but it's my stage. When my stage is good, I'm beyond everything. The connection is simple, right? Is there. And that's really is also my experience, that when Baba says power of yoga, there won't be power. Even there is yoga. You can say you did Amrit Vela, you did extra hour of yoga, but not much power. Because internally there is something which you haven't conquered, you haven't transformed. And of course, one of the important things here is very subtle ego. I am experienced, I am old, I know, I'm more sensible, I am, this Baba says, in last part of subtle of I-ness, gross one we have conquered. They were saying, even if you think, oh, I am sensible, I know everything, and then the reaction comes, then you are not able to tolerate, or you're not able to. So when things happen, we definitely feel it's someone doing it, but also it might be time for me to pass those tests, right? Why this is happening? Just to test what is my stage, right? How do I respond? How do I react? Take sorrow, remain quiet, respond verbally, or just try. That soul can also connect with Baba. That soul can also have good wishes. So it is from your response you will know your power of yoga. It's a very, very beautiful, powerful blessing. And of course, I think when we pay attention tomorrow morning, you read it properly. Every word you read it, and then you understand what the bondage is. Still, do we have bondages, or we free? Then you will find there are a lot of bondages. And Baba is calling them subtle bondages. They're not like external bondage. Very subtly, you are somewhere connected with your ego. Any type of sanskar, that's why your response, and that is why also it is happening to you, because you haven't conquered it, you haven't passed with honor. So tests keep coming back and back. One time Dadi Gulzar used to tell us that it is all of you together. Maya takes tests one time from someone, sometimes other one, sometimes. But if you become like, okay, this is what happens, it's not a. But if you are somewhere deeply within have that ego, then you take sorrow. And Baba is saying taking sorrow itself is a violence towards your own self. So very, very wonderful. And we are connecting the homework with the blessing mostly. If in any other one also you haven't done what you want, go back and read that blessing. It will help you a lot. So for tomorrow we have equanimity, and try to see how internally, it's not question of external, deeply within, if you see you have whatever is happening, that I stay in very, very deep balanced stage. And I liked today's message too. Silent, light, and joyful should be my stage. Deep silence, then internally light, not heavy about anything. Don't carry anything. And then also very joyful. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. So before we start our Vikti journey, I have very important announcements for everyone. So please make a note of it. So first announcement is coming up October 30th. We have a special public program, Diwali program. This program will be in Hindi, but English translation will be available. So if anybody wants to join and get the translation, they're welcome to do so. But the whole program will be in Hindi. So this is the public program, Diwali program, October 30th, 2021. Time is 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. So this program is going to be on Zoom. So there is a Zoom ID. You can take a picture of this so you have the record. Password is BK Diwali. And this whole program is connected with our SOI YouTube channel. So it will be broadcast live on SOI YouTube channel. So we have YouTube channel link also. And even though we have provided Zoom ID number, please encourage your friends and family to register tiny.cc/bkdivali so that we can follow. We can send them reminders. And also, if any questions, we have email soi@us.brahmakumaris.org or phone number 516-717-9171. It's a WhatsApp number and phone number. So any question, you can always send email or WhatsApp or text. So this is the BK Diwali program. We will send this flyer today. Sorry, this is public Diwali program. We will send this flyer also in email. So please pass on this flyer to your friends and family. It's in Hindi, English translation available. Now next is our Avyakti Parivar BK program, Diwali, which is going to be on 4th of November. It's the Thursday. So just there are many got a little confused because we had this plan on 31st, but now it has been moved to on 4th of November, which is Thursday. And this is Avyakti Parivar BK Diwali, Bhog offering and celebration, because there are the countries coming together and they are doing their BK Diwali program on 31st. For example, USA is doing, Canada is doing, South countries, South America. So everyone has planned their country-wise BK Diwali program. So I don't know all those dates, but I'm sure they have. And so don't mix up with those dates. This is for Avyakti Parivar. So the country BK Diwali programs, you will get your dates from your center. But this is for Avyakti Parivar BK Diwali program. As always, we do together in Avyakti Parivar in the evening with Avyakti Parivar, both offering special and celebration. So I hope it's clear now. So there are two things separately, right? So this is with Avyakti Parivar. Okay, and now Saturdays, as we had been having this series of 8 powers. So, coming Saturday, last 2-3 episodes, there was a request that if we can have translation in Hindi and Spanish. So, yes, from this Saturday, we will provide the translation in Hindi and Spanish. So it's in English, but Spanish and Hindi translation will be available. So if anyone want to join with that translation, please do so. You can invite them. So this will be the 4th one. We had 3, and now this will be the 4th episode. There are 8 episodes. So this will be the 4th episode this coming Saturday. So these are the 3 announcements, and soon we will be entering to November. We'll be having a new series, and also beginning of November is few days are actually considered the whole big Diwali celebration, Diwali holidays, and there are different days, different things happens. So we are planning, and we'll let you know what we will be doing in our Vyakti Parivar, and also what's new topic we'll be taking up. And yes, we are entering to happy holidays, right? So there are much more and more coming up, so we'll let you know. Thank you. And now let's start our Vyakti journey. Welcome to our Vyakti journey, ancestors sharing through their own stage, revealing the beauty of the Creator.
मेरे से कल भी किसी ने पूछा तो आप बाबा की अंत में श्री जरूर सुनाओ। तो अंत में बाबा ने शरीर कहाँ छोड़ा और कैसे छोड़ा है। तो बाबा ने शरीर छोड़ने से 6 मास पहले अपना एक वाणी में इशारा दिया रात्रि के क्लास में, बच्ची ये ब्रह्मा बाबा भी तुम्हारा चला जाएगा, लेकिन तुम्हारा ये कार्य दिनों दिन वृद्धि को पाता रहेगा। तो जब कहने चला जाएगा तो हमने ये अर्थ नहीं समझा। हमने कहा बाबा तो जाने वाला है ही नहीं, हमारे साथ काम पूरा करके जाएगा। बाबा ऐसे ही हमारे दिल को लेने के लिए या शक्तिशाली बनाने के लिए कहता है। तो हमने जरा भी आवाज को घुसाया नहीं अंदर। 6 मास पूरा हो गया। 6 मास के बाद फिर ये दिन आते हैं 16, 17, 18। ये 18 जनवरी और 16 इससे पहले, 17 इससे पहले तो बाबा दादी कुमार का मुंबई से आई हुई थी किसी छोटे ग्रुप को लेके मुंबई के। तो मुंबई वाले वो दिल्ली में रवाने हुए, बाबा ने इसको रोक लिया। और वो 14 तारीख आए थे, 16 को रवाने हुए, तो 16 से लेके दादी को बाबा ने रोक लिया। बच्ची तुम रुक जाओ 2-4, रुक सकती हो? कहा हाँ बाबा मैं तो रुक सकती हूँ। हम तो चाहते थे बाबा कहे हम रहे, तो वो दादी रही ही। 16 तारीख बाबा ने इसकी अंगुली पकड़ी, सब डायरेक्शन दिया, मकान का, दुकान का, अनाज का, फलाना फलाना बहुत सारी डायरेक्शन दी। फिर उसके बाद पत्र आए थे सब बच्चों के, पत्र पढ़े, पत्र का जवाब दिया, सब कुछ वो भी काम उतार दिया। फिर उसके बाद शनिचर का दिन था, पोस्ट आई है पढ़ी है, फिर उसका भी जवाब दिया। लास्ट है शनिचर के दिन का, तो वो पोस्ट में सब का जवाब दे दिया। परंतु 18 तारीख जब आता है तब बाबा बिल्कुल साइलेंस में रहा, बिल्कुल साइलेंस में। और सुबह को क्लास में आया, ये पहली बार था क्लास में आया है, लेकिन बोला नहीं, खड़े हो गए। खड़े होकर के पहले आधा घंटा दृष्टि दी, सबको सर्च लाइट दी। उसके बाद बाबा खूब सामने खड़ा हो गया। खड़े होकर के फिर एड्रेस किया बच्चों को। अच्छा, मीठे मीठे सिक्के दे बच्चों को माता पिता बाप दादा का याद प्यार, गुड मॉर्निंग, नमस्ते। ऐसे करके फिर बाबा ने 3 शब्द बोली। वो जैसे लास्ट में ताबीज बांध के गया। अच्छा, बच्चों को निराकारी, निर्विकारी और निरअहंकारी होकर के रहना है। 3 शब्द, वो मुरली नहीं चलाई। ये इतिहास में पहली बार ऐसा हुआ था, पहले कभी ऐसा नहीं हुआ था। 3 शब्द बोला बस, मुरली समझो 3 शब्दों की। फिर बाबा ऐसे करके ने छुट्टी लेके और अपने कमरे की तरफ गए, साइलेंस में। कमरे में भी सारा दिन बाबा साइलेंस में रहे। फिर शाम को समय आया शाम का, तो बाबा ने दादी को बुलाया। बच्ची, बाबा को बच्चों की आवाज आ रही है। आज बाबा ने वाणी नहीं चलाई ना, तो सभी बच्चे खींच रहे, पुकार रहे हैं। तो जल्दी बच्चों को भोजन खिला के फिर क्लास में बिठा दो। बाबा आके सभी बच्चों से मिलते। भोजन सभी ने खाया। कभी खाते नहीं थे, 9 से पहले तो खाते नहीं थे, 9 के अंदर ही खा के पूरा करते थे। उसने सबसे पहले भोजन खिला दिया। भोजन खिला के क्लास में बिठाया और क्लास में बैठे 8:30 से 8 से 8:30 बजे के अंदर लगभग, पूरा याद नहीं आता है, बाबा क्लास के बीच में आए। बाबा ने सबको देखा, सबको दृष्टि दी, फिर 15-20 मिनट बोला। हर प्रकार की शिक्षा दी। बच्चों को परिवार में कैसे चलना होता है, और ज्ञानी तो आत्मा बच्चों का क्या धर्म कर्म है, अपनी अवस्था अच्छी बनानी है। मतलब इंटरनल रूहानी बातें बाबा ने की। सेवा करनी है, विश्व का कल्याण करना है, कोई भी ऐसा काम नहीं करना है जिसमें बाप का नाम बदनाम हो। सबको ये काम करना है। ऐसी अच्छी शिक्षाओं की आधा घंटे के लगभग मुरली चलाई। फिर मुरली चला के फिर बाबा उठा, उठ करके फिर थोड़ा आगे बढ़ा। फिर रात्रि का टाइम है, फिर एड्रेस किया। अच्छा, मीठे मीठे सिक्के दे बच्चों को माता पिता बाप दादा का याद प्यार और गुड नाइट। अच्छा, बाबा बच्चों से विदाई लेते। अब विदाई लेती हैं थोड़ी हमने सोचा भाई कमरे से विदाई लेके अपने कमरे में जाते हैं हाल में, पर विदाई ये फाइनल विदाई लेता है ये थोड़ी हम लोगों ने समझा। बाबा ऐसे कह करके बाबा चला गया अपने कमरे में। जब कमरे में जाके बैठा बस फिर तो 3 मिनट का खेल था। 3 मिनट समझो 5 मिनट। दादी प्रकाश मणि भी साथ में थी। बाबा ने रोका हुआ था 2-4 दिन पहले, वो थी, बाबा के साथ साथ गई। फिर बाबा की टांगे, बाबा खटिया पर है, टांगे नीचे हैं और कुमार का दादी सामने आई है। फिर बाबा ने ऐसे करके न दृष्टि में दृष्टि देखी, हाथ में हाथ मिला के ओम शांति कर दी। तो दादी को तो ये पता नहीं लगा कि बाबा व्यक्त हो गए। दादी ने कहा शायद बाबा को कुछ हुआ है, तो छाती को मल करके बाबा को लिटा दिया, डॉक्टर को बुला दिया। डॉक्टर ने आके सब जांच पड़ताल करके बताया, डॉक्टर घरेलू था, कि पिताश्री अव्यक्त हो गए हैं, अभी आपको जो करना हो सो करो, जैसे कहो वैसे हम शरीर को बिठा सकते हैं। सबके कपाट खुल गए थे, ये क्या बोलता है डॉक्टर, पर डॉक्टर बोल रहा है तो हम क्या कर सकते हैं। बोला अभी जिनको फोन वोन करना है वो आप कर सकते हो। फिर तो दादी को ऐसा काम मिल गया जो सारा रात सारे सुबह तक फोन होता ही रहा, बंद ही ना हो जाए फोन। हजारों बाबा के बच्चे, हजारों सेंटर, तब तक सब पहुंच गए। तीसरा दिन लगा, 18 तारीख सही चला, 19, 20, 21 तक सब आते रहे। 4-5 बजे के लगभग बाबा के देह का संस्कार वहां किया, जहां ऊपर में शांति स्तंभ बना हुआ है। तो बाबा का संस्कार हुआ। उसके बाद फिर शाम के समय भोग लगाया तो भोग तो हमेशा ही लगाते थे, तभी भी सूखे वतन में बाबा तो मिलता ही था। अब साकार हो गया तो जो ध्यान में जाने वाली थी संदेशी बहन, वो गुलजार थी। गुलजार बाबा का मैसेज लेके आई तो बाबा कहते मैं कहाँ गया हूँ, मैं तो गया ही नहीं हूँ। बच्चे क्यों समझते बाबा चला गया? बाबा तो गया नहीं है, बाबा तो बच्चों के साथ है ही है। संगम युग है, बाप बच्चों के मिलने का युग। तो बाबा गया नहीं है, सिर्फ बाबा ने ये कपड़ा और कमरा चेंज किया है। देह का कपड़ा और कमरा माना साकारी वतन से अब आकारी वतन में बाबा है। बाबा बच्चों से मिलने आते रहेंगे। बच्चों को कहना बाबा गया नहीं। फिर 8, 9, 10 दिन संदेश रोज आता रहा, रोज आता रहा। बाबा के संदेश से हम सब बच्चे जो थोड़े हो गए थे वो सब फिर हरे भरे हो गए।
Isn't it so wonderful to listen this kind of experiences? Do you feel like we live that moments with daddies, right? Amazing. Thank you so much to our daddies and also to our the team to put together this wonderful experience for us. And also, as Dadi shared that in messages, Baba said that Baba hasn't gone anywhere, right? He just changed the room and the costume. So it's still like that. Even though he came in Avyakt, and he's still coming in Avyakt. Not in Gulzar Dadi, but he is with us, right? And to let you all know, this Saturday is second, for this season, the second meeting of Bab Dada. So please make sure that we are with that silence and with Baba's meeting. So we'll announce the program tomorrow, that how we will be doing in Avyakta Parivar, but it's the transmission day on Saturday. So now let's get our homework and we do drill. So I'd like to invite our dear brother Angel Deo. Bye. Welcome.
Happy Sadguruvar to all the images of non-violence. Om Shanti Didi. It's really such a delight to hear Baba's Bhog message every Thursday. And today's message, we should reveal to others our deep silence, lightness, and cheerful or joyful face. And when we maintain the awareness that we are preparing to return home, that people will come to know just by looking at us. And when we have this awareness, there is going to be magic in service. So that's something that we all actually can practice and experiment. And for our practice tomorrow, I really like this. When we have good yoga, then we'll be free from bondage. We will not have any bad feelings for others. And when a situation comes, how we respond to it is a proof of how much yoga we have. So we have to increase our power of yoga to create this equanimity in us in all diverse situations. So let's see what our practice for tomorrow is. So the Siddhi, image of equanimity, and the practice point, the drill. I, the soul, remain equal in praise and defamation, happiness and sorrow. I feel so close to Bab Dada. Like Bab Dada, I have an attitude and vision of a benefactor, no matter what the circumstances. Now, let's practice this drill for a few minutes. Om Shanti.
Image of equanimity. I, the soul, remain equal in praise and defamation, happiness and sorrow. I feel so close to Bab Dada. Like Bab Dada, I have an attitude and vision of a benefactor, no matter what the circumstances. I, the soul, remain equal in praise and defamation, happiness and sorrow. I feel so close to Bab Dada. Like Bab Dada, I have an attitude and vision of a benefactor, no matter what the circumstances. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Good night, everyone. Om Shanti. Good night. Good night.